Hey guys, how's it going? District Councillor Craig Reeves here today in Evesham at the Almonry Museum. This building's about to undergo some restoration works and today's the last day that it's open to the public. I've caught up with a very knowledgeable and very passionate Ashleigh Jayes, the museum manager, about all of the hard work that's taken to get to this point and what we can expect to see over the next couple of years.
It's an exciting time for us. Today we're closing, it's our last day, because we're about to start a £2.5 million repair and restoration project. It's the biggest thing to happen to the building probably since it was built. The building dates from 1390, the earliest part, so medieval in its history. It was part of the abbey. It was the home of the almoner, who was one of the Benedictine monks. And it was his job to give alms to the poor and needy of the town and to pilgrims and to visitors. So it's been a really important part of the town, the heart and soul of the town for a long time, and we need to save the building. It all started back in 2017. We had a condition survey carried out on the building which highlighted lots of areas of concern. We were looking at preparing a lottery bid, and in 2020 we carried out another survey just to check on the condition of the building, but then COVID hit and COVID put a stop to absolutely everything. In that time, of course, you know, the building is continuing to deteriorate. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere really, central government launched this fund called Museum Estate and Development Fund. And it was a capital grant scheme, and it was for infrastructure and urgent repairs. And it was just this kind of wow moment. We've got something that we can apply to. It's quite quick, you know, we can just focus on the building, which was really important. We've been working with Historic England, we've been working with specialists. As a timber frame listed, well, grade 1 listed building, we have to work with the right people, we have to use the right materials, and we are going to do the best for the building. We're going to be closed for a couple of years. We've got to have the building work finished by March 2027. Our roof is Cotswold stone, and they're held onto the roof battens by a single wooden peg that kind of suspend it on. It's kind of held on by physics and God's great luck or something, I think. But what's happened over the years is those pegs have shrunk or decayed, or if there is a bit of line bedding there, that's deteriorated, and these tiles have slipped off. So as part of the preparation for this project, we've had some roofing experts in, and they did what's called opening up works, where they take off some of the tiles and they can have a look at the infrastructure of the roof. And while we were having this work done, our roofing experts basically said, look, you're at risk of losing one of your roof slopes. It's critical that you get those roofs stripped. Fortunately, we were in a meeting with Historic England who said, look, we can offer you a grant to support that work. So we were able to secure a grant, and it meant that we had to strip 2 roofs. And although one side was kind of critical, we had to strip both, because otherwise what you end up with is if you take that roof away, the weight of the other side would pull and distort the building. So we had to have the 2 stripped. So we now have this kind of corrugated tin roof, which doesn't look pretty, it doesn't look nice, but I think it does highlight how much work this building needs and how essential it is that this work is carried out and carried out now. So although we're closing the Almonry, we're not going away. We've actually taken over the old Sheldon Bosley estate agent across the road from us on Merstow Green. We're going to have a few objects on display, not many because there's not that much room, but we're also going to be a contact point. If you want to know what's happening with the project, come and talk to us, come and see us. What we're also doing is we're just about to take on our main contractor, and what we've asked for all of them to do in their tenders was to talk about social value, because what is really important for us with this project is to get people involved. So we've asked our main contractors to tell us how many apprentices they're going to take on to work on this project. What community events are they going to do? What activities can we do? So we're looking at putting on hard hat tours, you know, sort of behind the scenes tours and what have you. We're looking at these people doing maybe some work experience with high school children, working with the local colleges, with building trades. So we're really looking at trying to give back to the community as much as possible, as well as saving this building. The building will be clad. Because we've got to take the roof off, we have got to cover the building. But what we're hoping to do is with the hoarding around it, is we want to put pictures on there or images so we can show you what's going on inside the building. And yeah, we want to be really open with you, the community, because this is your museum, this is your building, and we want you to be involved with it as much as possible. A bit of a plea for donations. We are still looking to fundraise for this. One of the risks with, ask anybody who manages a historic building, once you start taking things down and taking things apart, the skeletons will fall out of the closet, and we don't know what we're going to find. And already costs are slowly creeping up, and we understand not everybody can afford to donate, and we appreciate that. If you can't afford to donate, that's fine. Just tell people, talk about us, talk about our projects. Spreading the word of mouth is as important as being able to donate cash. So any support you can give us, you can give to the Almonry, is so welcome and so appreciated.
So thank you to Ashleigh, thank you to the volunteers and all of the organisations that support this building all year round. Now obviously we're going to see some scaffolding and shrouding accompany that tin roof over the next couple of years, but it's important that we understand as a community why that is happening. It's a 600-year-old building, it needs those major restoration works, and it needs to last another 600 years. You can help support the project by donating using the link below. Get behind that. If you don't want to support financially, support as a community. If you see someone new to the town that's wondering what's going on behind the scaffold, point them in the direction of some of the information boards that you'll see around the scaffolding, or to the website, or to the building, of course, across the road, as Ashleigh mentioned. I'll update you if Ashleigh allows me to come back in with the camera to see how it's going, and we'll have an update from her, I'm sure. So guys, give me a like, give me a follow if you want to keep with the updates, but thanks for listening. I'll catch you on the next one.